This is my everyday makeup look. It's kind of like the clean girl strawberry makeup sort of vibe. By the way, this lip balm is literally so good. It's from Dermal Therapy, but it's the Manuka Honey one. It is so moisturizing. I like glowy skin, so I start off with Dewy Skincare, Touch of Water Cream, and the Mecca Serum Sunscreen. These are so nice if you want dewy makeup. I don't put on primer every day, but if you do want to use some, this is where you would use it. I have been loving this. It's the By Terry CC Serum in Sunny Flash. I just mix a little bit with like some sort of cream, like maybe a moisturizer or a primer or something, and it creates such a nice glow. I've been using this instead of foundation. So I just use some more of this to mix it, and I just do it on the back of my hand, and it does look quite dark, but it blends out and it just creates such a nice glow. And I just use my hands to blend it in. You see how it just gives some really nice colour to the skin, and then I'm just going to go in with some concealer to cover up like my scarring and acne and that. I also used a corrector under my eyes. This one's from MAC. It's in Bright Forecast, just because I have like purple under eyes. So I love using concealer as like a foundation. So I'll use like the CC serum or something similar to even out my skin tone, and then concealer just in the areas where I have like a lot of redness and scars, because you just need like such a small amount of product compared to foundation, and it just covers all the scars up so well. Like, look how well it covers up all the scarring and redness with not much product at all. And don't set your makeup yet. If you set it straight away, it mixes with like the liquid of the concealer and foundation. It just goes all cakey. You need to wait for the liquid products to dry down, and then you can set them after. I'm going to use a little bit of bronzer. If you've watched any of my videos, you probably know I'm going to use the Makeup by Mario one. It is just so good. It blends out so easily, and yeah, it just takes 2 seconds to blend out into the skin. If you don't have time to do eyeshadow, just put a little bit of bronzer on your eyelids, and it looks like you did a whole eyeshadow look. Blush is where the strawberry part comes in, as well as your lips. You can either go for like a baby pink sort of vibe, or you can do like a nude, or you could do like a more bronzy sort of strawberry look. You can even go all out. This isn't really strawberry, but it definitely is pink. It's from Colourpop. It's pretty much like a Dior dupe. This is from, I think it was their Valentine's Day collection. It's called Hot to Touch, but they probably have something similar that they still sell. Today, I think I'm going to go for a little bit of the NARS and then a little bit of this one on top. I just want to make it a little bit more fun. I'm not going to work or anything today, so I can be a bit more vibrant. So guys, if you own this, it comes with a pump. I see so many people just like twisting the lid and using like the stick that comes with the pump. Just use the pump, so much easier. I'm also going to mix my highlighter with my blush, because I've been doing that a little bit recently. And then you just mix it into one shade. And then it's just one glowy blush rather than like highlighter and then blush underneath. And I'm just going to dot it. And then I'll use just this brush from Morphe to blend it out. I'm also going to put a little bit on the end of my nose, because I think that looks kind of cute. And then I'm going to put a little bit on my eyes, just so it's like a pinky sort of shade there, just so the whole face is like pink toned. And I'm going to let that like set by itself before I go in with the powder blush. So I'm going to do like my brows and mascara. Okay, now we're going to set, by the way, we're not talking about my eyebrows because I'm plucking them tonight for the weekend. So they're looking really bad right now. But I just use a little bit of powder just to lightly set everything, because I don't want it to be like too drying and too cakey. This one's from CoverGirl. It's so cheap and it's actually really good. It's the Clean Fresh one. I'm in 120 Fair. I don't want it to be this shiny. I just want to take a little bit of the shine away, but can you see how it's still got like some glow? And we're going to do a little bit of this. So I'm just going to like gently tap it in first. How pretty is that shade? And then I'll blend it out in a sec. I'm just doing a little bit on my nose, and then I just kind of like bring it all so that it connects together. Okay, now just lip liner. Any pink one will do. That's my cat drinking, by the way, if you can hear that. It doesn't really matter what sort of lip liner you use though. And then this is Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk. I actually got this as a sample. for free from Mecca, so I didn't pay for it, but it is really nice lipstick. But I want my lips a little bit more vibrant to match the blush, so I'm going to go in, this is from Maybelline, this is the Lifter Gloss. I'm going to go in with this. Oh, it's so pretty. What shade is this? Bubblegum, number 24. Okay, that is such a pretty gloss. I love this so much. And then Clean Girl, I do feel like you need some sort of slick back hairstyle, so I'm gonna do something. All right, I did a claw clip. I've got a few hairs sticking out, but that's all right. But yeah, that is pretty much like a Clean Girl strawberry makeup sort of look, just for everyday wear.